Hello crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I am here with the Fair Winds collection designed by Dawn W with Spellbinders. It's a fabulous nautical collection. I was getting the feeling of Nantucket with this one. Here are two of my examples. It's like being at the pier or the beach. Really beautiful collection, well thought out. Another comprehensive collection. There is the Tunnelscapes collection. I will link my video here. That's designed by Vicky P. And then now this one, the Fair Winds collection. Love. But before I get started in this video, I want to remind you of a few things. You can still enter to win these two beauties right here. Lilac Shimmer Bundle at Spellbinders. You have until June 30th to enter. I will link the entry form below. It's open to US and Canadian residents. No purchase necessary. Kit Club is open for new subscriptions until June 27th. I will link my Kit Club video here. This is my Kit Club card. Isn't this fabulous? That's the Stitch Die of the month. It's just a fabulous collection of goodies. Also, May's Kit Club is now available if you wanted to get the flamingo and all the other goodies in that collection. So I will link the May Kit Club if you wanted to add a few items to your stash to combine with June's Kit Club. And lastly, Spellbinders just ended the past club sale, but now they have an additional 15% off clearance. No code needed. It'll just apply to your cart. So you can check your wish list, see if you have anything that might be on clearance, and now an additional 15%? Yes. Okay, crafters, let's get into this video of Fair Winds goodness. Let's get started. Here is the Fair Winds collection. 3 die sets, all scene building, all nautical goodness. All of these dies are like you're at the pier, you're at the lighthouse, sailing. Really fun, thoughtful, scenic die set. Then there's also a 6-count stencil that will help you build even more of a scene if you love to ink blend and create scenes with stencils. And finally, a stamp and die set. I love this stamp and die set. This is high quality photopolymer stamps, has fabulous sentiments. All the large sentiments in here come with a coordinating die. Isn't that fabulous? Then you can stamp some of these smaller sentiments on the inside. What's also nice? Happy Father's Day. One of my cards does say that. Okay, crafters, so let's take a closer look at this beautiful Fair Wind collection. So with these 3 dies, you can mix, match, and play. You're getting clouds, sailboat, ocean waves, lighthouse, birds. So the birds can go anywhere. So can the clouds and the water. You get the rocks. You can have the water against the rocks, you know, like the water crashing against the rocks. Love that. And these elements are like you're at the beach looking out to this scene. And you can mix, match, and play. Loving this. Oh, one more thing, which is super exciting. I wanted to give you an update on the Platinum Scout. I did find one place that's still offering pre-orders for the blue Platinum Scout, showing you the photograph here, and the white Platinum Scout. Don't forget to enter to win, too, the bundle. Somebody has to win it. Why can't it be you? Everything here can be cut with the Platinum Scout machine. This is the white one. This is the one I've been using. So Lila's sitting there looking pretty. I'll rotate them, but right now I've been using the white Platinum Scout. 9 inches long, 3.5-inch wide opening. Full-size handle. Can I tell you I love this? But what I wanted to update you on, because I did all my die cutting with this machine. It comes with the universal plate system, but this is what I'm mainly using. Platform base A, platform top B, and the cutting plates. Look at the cutting plates. So this is the one that comes with the white Platinum Scout. You get 2 clear plates. This comes with the lilac shimmer. What I wanted to show you is I've been busy cutting on both sides. Look how straight it is. Isn't that fabulous? I just had to show you. I am not getting bends. I am laying out 1 set, 2 set, 3 set, and running it through. And look at that. I mean, you can see I'm cutting from the top to the bottom. Isn't that fabulous? So this is such a handy little helper, because here now you're picking out little bits of color to do all of this. So let's look at my example of goodness. But I just wanted to update you that the plates, they actually stay flat. Yay. First up, card number 1. Looking kind of masculine, isn't it? So if you want to make masculine cards, this is a fabulous collection to easily do that, especially if you're into boating and this type of scene. This is almost a 5x7. It's a little short of a 5x7, but it's 5 inches wide, okay? This card features all 3 die sets, but the main elements are from this one. Oh, buoy. Isn't this fabulous? So here you get the life preserver. So cute with those little added pieces here. And I did put glossy accent on mine. The piling. So there's the piling with the rope. This cuts like a dream in your Platinum Scout. All of this did. Then right here, these are more buoys. And the seagull. Isn't the seagull adorable? Comes together real easy. The beak is right there, that little die, but it's attached right here to the wing. Okay, so you won't lose that little piece. So 2 seagulls I have here. Okay, I'll give you a measurement on the life preserver. 1 inch. Seagull, 1 1/4 wide by about 1 inch tall. So you're in that sizing. Small enough, but not too small. And you can really have fun with this. If you don't like fiddly pieces, you don't have to include that top piece. You could just have this part and be done. And look at the detail too. And then I did a little bit of ink blending just to highlight the detail even more. Here what you're seeing for sand. I love using this. Sand embossing powder. I will put a link for it below if I can find it. You have to heat it from the bottom though. You heat it from the bottom, start getting it melted. Then you heat it on the top. If you heat it on the top, all of these little bits that you see, the different colors, are going to blow everywhere. But I think it's fun for this type of card. For the flying seagulls, so there are 2 little seagull dies right here. There is the guiding light dies. This one has the lighthouse. Let me give you a measurement on the lighthouse. 3 inches tall by 7/8 of an inch wide. And then you also get these 2 styles of rocks with layering. All of this layers onto that lighthouse. You can use as much as you want or choose not to use as much as you want. And next, set sail. So out of the set sail set, I'm just using the clouds. So you see how I'm picking elements, and you can do that. You could have the seagulls here in the foreground, have the sailboat in the background. This one just really stretches your creativity again, just like the Tunnelscapes collection. Clouds, look at those clouds. 3 inches by 1 1/2. The sailboat, love the sailboat. 2 1/2, 2 3/4. To finish this card, I'm bringing in from the sealed 3D botanical collection. That'll be my next video. This fabulous die set. So there are 3 new foundation dies. This is one of them. You know, I'm loving this one, right? It's an arch, like a new shape of the arch. So it's adding on to Make-A-Wish arch labels and essential arches. Now there is the arch labels and tag dies. 14 pieces. The largest die is an A2, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch. Inside, the smallest die is going to be your tag. So you can make a little tag, and you notice with the tag, you could do it by itself or add a drop in, and then you could have a little tag here because that's a really fun shape. It's unique and fun. I'm loving it. And here I'm using it to cut this navy frame and then build my whole scene in there. I also used the Stamp and Die Set Fair Wind Sentiments. Look at this. I heat embossed gray pigment ink. That works very well with this. If I did black, it would have been fine, but I think the gray fits in so well with this style. So I will link the gray pigment ink I use below so you can take a look at that if you're interested. This stamps very well, heat embossed like a dream. Look at that. So fun on this kind of a 5x7 card. For my greenery, this is the only one I wanted just a little bit of greenery. I went into a set that you guys wouldn't think I would have gone into. This is the Country Road collection. Remember this one on super clearance and as a bundle and everything? This piece right here I used because I just wanted it not to be so much brown and white. I brought in just a touch of green. Just shop your stash. Love. Look at the seagulls flying, seagulls hanging out. Cute. So cute. All right, so that's card number 1. Okay, crafters, here is card number 2. Reason I still have card number 1 here because I did this one first and I love the arch so much. I brought it over here into card number 2. In the background on all 3 examples you're going to see, this is using this fabulous brush from Spellbinders. This comes in a 2-pack. I believe it's called the large blending brush. Fabulous. All my sky that you're seeing here for easy ink blending, saving pain on my wrist, I'm using Distress Oxide Tumble Glass. If you have this Distress Oxide ink and you're blending a background like this, you know it takes a while to build up, right? Not with this brush. This brush gets it on in 2 seconds. This is fabulous for this type of work. When you want to get that big background done quickly, no wrist pain, you can go one card after the other. These two are your best friends for that. I have a second one left. I might turn that one into Salvage Patina. Haven't decided if I wanted it to be grass or a different shade of a blue sky, but I'm loving it here. And look at that. You see how I'm blending at one angle too. You can see that I'm not covering the whole brush, but it just goes on like a dream and quickly. Because this color, when you use a different brush, oh, it takes forever to get there. Just forever. So I just wanted to show you that. Card 1 led into card 2, which now features all of guiding light dies. So here is the lighthouse. Look at the bits. So you see how I just used the guide to put those windows, the guide for the door, and the stripes. This piece and that little line, that's what's here. Right here and right here. You don't have to use it. If it's too much bitty pieces, you don't have to use the bitty pieces. You could just keep it like this and stick it on and you're done. You don't have to keep on going, because I know some crafters don't like dies that are too small. It's hard to see. Get yourself a pair of reader glasses with the right strength. That will help you when you're crafting pieces like this as well, and coloring too. And then this piece colors the top if you want to get different layers of color, but you don't have to, okay? So I like that there is bits in here you can work with, and then you can skip. What did I skip? The light. The light was supposed to go in here. I was like, ah. But you can add it. If you love miniature and you want to take it all the way out, I like that they gave you the option, but you don't have to. So there's lots of room in this. And then there's the seagulls, but that's not what you're seeing here. What you're seeing here is the seagulls from the stencil. So this is that 6-count stencil, which gives you a whole scene. Really, really lovely uncharted water stencil. And then I did the rocks and then the wave. The wave comes back into this one, Set Sail. So here is what the wave looks like put together. This little embossed detail, that gives you exact placement of that wave. Super easy to put together, but wow, look at all of the movement on it. And down here is level with my shaped card. You see? I went right here on the edge, had fun with the arch. I love to do a shaped card. So that's again with the arch labels and tags. Love that. And I layered up too. The only reason why I didn't go all the way down, I did clip a little piece here, was because of this part. I wanted this to be the bottom of the card, the water shape, not the straight edge of the die. And then the clouds, also from Set Sail, and the stamp set. Look at the Happy Father's Day. Isn't that gorgeous? And this one, I did bring some gems, but you don't have to bring gems. It still has a masculine tone because this is part of Spellbinders' new gems. Let's take a quick look. 2 greens, Peridot and Emerald. 2 purples, Berry and Orchid. That gray, Graphite. Look how fabulous this is. I'm going to be adding a couple of these to my cart. Capri Blue and a Denim Blue. Peach Blush and a Smoky Topaz. Look at all of these beautiful gems. 9 new gem colors to add to your crafty stash, and I'm going to be adding more. Spellbinders was kind enough to send me the new colors, which I am now sharing with you, but I'm going to be adding them for myself to my cart. I must have that graphite. Look how fabulous it is. It's like silver mixed gems, but darker. I think it's so beautiful, but it's not dark enough like black, which Spellbinders also has the onyx gems. So if you are a gem aficionado like I am, you'll understand what I mean when I'm talking about the colors. Look at this. I love Spellbinders gems, and I love the 4 sizes, and you get 108 of them in a pack. This will last you a long time, and I keep mine all lined up like this in their package. I don't have to repackage them, and they stay. It stays like this for months on end. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm so loving this, and I'm really loving. If you have problems, you know, with lighter colors, ink blending, and getting that color where you want it to be, for example, that tumbled glass or spun sugar is another one too. You can sit there going all day long with spun sugar and you're like, where's the pink? I don't see it. This brush will get you there much quicker, and you're like, oh, I see what Suzanne's talking about, because I keep using it for all of my darn backgrounds. You see it? because I do have wrist pain. So I can't sit there blending all day. It's not going to happen. The pain starts here and then it starts to radiate the longer I sit there working it. So I don't have time to work it. Can't do it. Just not good. And it's not fun. So then I avoid a ton of ink blending because of the pain. But I like that that brush gets me there. Boom, 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 done. Alrighty, now I'm into die cutting. I came up with this idea with the sailboat. I needed to play with the sailboat because I think the sailboat is so fabulous. So this last card is inspired by the Whale in a Bottle die set, which was just on super sale in the past club sale. I hope you guys got it if you don't already have it. It's a fabulous die set. It was $16.20 from $40. Yeah, it was a winner. When I saw that sailboat, I thought, wouldn't it be fun to put it in the bottle? Then I was going to put the sailboat like this, vertical, and work with the die, with all the layers and the water. But then I thought, technically, when you have it in a bottle, it would be turned sideways like this. So I just went with it. Started out first, coming on with that tumbled glass. Done! I'm telling you, seriously. I use here for this piece, I'm using Island Blue cardstock at Spellbinders and my 9-inch Pro Shears. So this, I just fussy cut that wave because these scissors allow you to get just a smooth cut, just being water. I didn't have to use a die for it. I love my 9-inch Pro Shears. So I cut that piece out, ink blended with some blue ink and also the waves. So here from the set sail, you see the clouds, the sailboat, the waves, and my water in the background. I did spritz it with the Mighty Mister just to get that little, detail of water. Put some opal gems, standard Spellbinders gems, not the new gems. I like the opal gems for water. Then there's the sailboat. Very easy to come together. So for the sailboat, this is the bottom part you see in white. This little line, which is easy to work with right here. This is the top piece. So I did white, red, and turquoise. And then the two sails, red and white. And then the whole base I cut in black. I was thinking silver, but I'm glad I cut it in black because in silver, it would have blended with everything else. And the clouds, I just did a little bit darker blending to differentiate from the blue sky. Here I'm using brushed gold cardstock. That's for this detail that you would normally put the tag on, but I wanted to use the sentiments, the fair wind sentiments. Let your dreams set sail, heat embossed in gold. I did a lot of heat embossing this time. Right there, and cut it out with a coordinating die 3-4 times and layered it up, and then just have this attached here. Look at that. Isn't that fun? So fun. So for this cardstock, I started off with white. This is Spellbinders Glacier. So you see how it's very close together? And in the background, cut in black cardstock, I have the Scattered Shells 3D embossing folder. This is a 3D embossing folder of the month. So this is from June of 2023. So is the Whale in the Bottle die set. These are both from June. They're fabulous. And look at it. I turn it sideways. So normally it would be like this. But because it's just scattered shells, it doesn't matter that I did it as a 5x7 landscape card. Love. This will fit if I had turned it and done it this way, but it just didn't have the look. I think this is fabulous. And you could also put right here, Happy Father's Day. Okay, crafters. Oh, this is a fabulous collection, Dawn. Loving the scene building and the creativity and the imagination when you took a trip to Nantucket. I love this Nantucket collection. I'm calling it the Nantucket collection. It's just giving me that feel. Yeah, lobster summer. Okay, crafters, everything will be detailed and linked below for the Fair Winds collection. Don't forget to enter to win that Scout and Platinum 6 die cut machine bundle. Or you can still do the pre-order if you want to get yourself a Scout. You'll be able to cut all of these goodies and keep your plates nice and flat. Why do I like my plates nice and flat? Because I barely use tape when I'm die cutting, so it's just like, oh yes, oh, rolling on and nothing is warping. Love that. Okay, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.